Hello, my name is Jackie Quiroga, and today I will be sharing my S4 speech. Here are my notes, and I will be doing the visualization portion of our speech. Now imagine a scenario in which the United States has already begun to destigmatize drug rehabilitation and drug treatment, as well as encourage the community to do so as well. This would create a society in which we would be having more awareness of treatment centers, encouraging community members to begin to kind of destigmatize and normalize asking and seeking for help for substance abuse, as well as unite our country under the common goal of helping others instead of punishing them for needing help with substances. Additionally, we can observe later in our speech in another country that this has already worked for them. Thus, it's only more security that it will work in our society today. So first, we're going to be looking at resolving drug treatment connotations. Now, this will increase the unity that we have in our country today. According to the academic psychiatry in 2021, we were able to change perceptions using an experiment in medical students in 2021. In which they had an educational video module that they shared with these medical students, a 2-hour-long module where they sought to educate individuals on what it really means to go through drug treatment and what it really feels like to suffer from substance abuse disorders. Before this experiment began, they reported different connotations of substance abuse with words like sad, struggle, helpless, dependent, words like that with negative connotations. After the experiment was conducted, more positive connotations were reported with words like addiction, illness, help, treatable, things like that were more medically professional and medically positive. As a result, these individuals were able to see their patients as human beings and able to kind of sympathize more with them and even empathize with people that are suffering from substance abuse disorders. Thus, this leads us into seeing people as people and kind of maintaining our main goal of uniting all of us instead of diverting our attention to putting people behind bars for seeking help for substance abuse. And instead of wanting to be felons, they just really want to seek out help and medical attention to be able to be released back into society as a productive member that's no longer dependent on substances. Now we're looking at a brighter future in another country that has already implemented these rules that have been stated earlier in the speech, as well as just destigmatizing substance abuse in general. In the Netherlands, according to Duncan and Nicholson in 2008, we've already seen that they've lowered the threshold for seeking out rehabilitation regarding drug use, as well as normalized drug abuse and drug treatment in their society, according to their Netherlands drug policy, again, by Duncan and Nicholson in 2008. Now, we've actually seen as a result of this that there is a lowered drug use in this country. Now, you would think that because it's so normalized that drug abuse can seek out treatment so easily that more people would be inclined to abuse these drugs. But we're actually seeing that with more education and more support from their own community, people feel safer in confiding in others and seeking out treatment, as well as feel more educated in what they're putting into their body. So that mitigates the risk of suffering from substance abuse disorders because they know what damage it does, because it is so normalized and educated to them in society. Now we see other effects of destigmatization and community effort in our society, in a society in which we had already destigmatized substance abuse. Now we're seeing that more people are willing to go to rehabilitation centers, and there is reduced fear in seeking out help. This is according to DPA in 2015. There will be less fear because more individuals will feel like human beings instead of felons and criminals. Many people are incriminated for seeking out drug treatment as they are abusing illicit substances and drugs. So kind of getting rid of this fear of people seeking out help and immediately being prosecuted will help to encourage individuals to feel safer talking to others in their community, as well as just going and seeking out voluntary and willing rehabilitation. Additionally, according to Guetta and Chen in 2021, The ultimate goal in our country is to unite individuals and to feel safe as a productive member of society. And the clearest avenue in doing so regarding drug use is to begin to destigmatize the kind of feeling and negative connotations we have with substance abuse and drug users who are survivors and victims of substance abuse disorders. Now, if we are destigmatizing this, we are seeing benefits and overall unity in our community. And finally, we are seeing with the COVID-19 pandemic over the past 2 years, we've seen a 29% increase in drug use and substance abuse. By implementing the new rules of destigmatization in our society and encouraging community effort to begin to normalize drug rehabilitation, we will see a difference in these numbers, and we may be able to see a world in which we are supporting others and supporting the idea of seeking out help when we need it. Thank you.